Hello, welcome. This is Rosie Flugel. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to discuss Google Classroom stream page. So what you're looking at now is my Google Classroom called Demo Class. I actually don't have any students enrolled here, but that's fine. It'll work the same. And at the top you'll see stream. It's highlighted, so that means that I'm currently on the Classroom stream page. And basically what a stream page is, it's a place where you can post announcements, reminders, links, videos, more, as well as a place for you to have a discussion with your students that are in that particular Google Classroom. And to post to your stream, it's very simple. There's a link that you'll find at the top of that page that says share something with your class. And when you click on it, you can type your reminder or your announcement there, and you'll notice that you can send this particular announcement or reminder out to just this particular Google Classroom, or if you use this little down arrow, you can choose multiple classrooms to send that same message out. So that's a little time saver. And you should right next to it see another pull down menu that says all students, and you can pull that down and select which students that you'd like to send this particular message out to as well. There's also a button to add extra items. If you want to add a video or a link or a file, you can click the add button, and you can add anything from Google Drive. If you have a link to an external site that you want to share with your students, for example, you want to send them to a Wakelet or maybe a Kahoot link or what have you, you can use the link button. If there's a file that you'd like to upload straight from your device, you can do that as well. And then of course you can link to YouTube videos. So that's a handy little tool there as well. And once you're done, once you've got it ready to send out, you can immediately post by using the post button. Or if you notice that little down arrow there, if you tap on that, you can schedule the post to go out at a particular future date. You can save the draft and come back and work on it at a later date as well. But that's it. I'm going to go ahead and post, and then I'll switch over to a student view so you can see what it looks like from their end. All right, here I am logged in as a student. You can tell it's the same class, but I'm logged in as a student now. And you can see right in that student stream page the reminder that I just posted as a teacher. And you can tell that this particular student can add a class, can respond to that teacher's comment or reminder. But it's also important to note that by default, all students can, of course, respond to a post that you make on the stream page, but they can also make their own individual posts. So if you need to, if you know your class well and you feel safe that it's okay for them to post on their own, then that's fine. You don't have to change the settings, but I'll go over some of the settings that you might want to tweak once you set up your Google Classroom. It's also important to note that this stream page lists the posts in chronological order, with, of course, the most recent post being on top. And with that being said, you're not going to want to use the stream for items that students will need to return to days or weeks later. This is really not the place for that. Rather, it should be used for information that they would need right now. And I like the idea of maybe posting a question of the day where you can spark some interest in your students or start a discussion with your students to get them maybe going every day. This stream page would be great for something like that. And it's also important to note that the stream page, it's not gradable. So you wouldn't want to use this stream page for any kind of gradable assignments. that you're going to do on your classwork page here that we'll talk about on another video. So here I am logged in again as a teacher, and you will notice that I have a student here that has posted an inappropriate comment. And before I discuss settings on how we can tweak our stream page so that students are not able to post on the stream page, I do need to let you know that you can go to that particular comment and use the three dots that you see to the right, and you can choose to delete that comment so the other students don't have access to it, they don't see that. But you can also mute that student so they can no longer do that until you unmute them. So that's one way to address an inappropriate comment, or if you come across something like that. But you would want to go to the settings, because like I mentioned before, under general, go to stream. Like I mentioned before, students can post and comment to anything on the stream page. So if you don't want them to have that access, you can click on the down arrow and you can choose students can only comment to anything that you post. And if you want to be very restrictive, you can only allow yourself to, or teachers to, post and comment. So you can make the determination based on, of course, age, maturity level of your class, what have you. But those are some settings that you do want to think about before you get going with that particular classroom. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, you can find me on Twitter at rflugel. If you're with McAllen ISD, please feel free to reach out to me via email. I'll be happy to help.